Hey YouTube, it's me, Destiny, 2Femme Raising Kids with another video, and today we're going to talk about being comfortable as partner, being comfortable with our significant other, being comfortable with the person we love. That's what our topic for today. So let's start. So we're in a relationship and we've been together for years, right? So that means that's your best friend. That means that's somebody that you're comfortable 100%. That means that's somebody that you trust. That means that you could be yourself around that person, right? Because that's the point. You know, someone you feel comfortable 100% to be naked, physically and mentally and emotionally, that's the right person, right? Now, don't get it twisted. Just because you find that person that you can feel yourself and that you can be yourself and that you feel comfortable 100% doesn't mean that you have to become neglected with yourself, you know? Okay, so for example, before when we were dating, I used to be beautiful for you. I used to make makeup. I used to do my hair, my nails, my toes. I used to do all of this dressed up for you and all of that. Now that we have years living together, there's no point to do that. Why? Why would I do that? You know? Why would I do that? Why? Because you still want to fall in love every day with that person. You still want that person to fall in love with you every single day. You don't want that person to find somebody outside. You don't want that person to get something that you're not giving them. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm not telling nobody to go she because you're not getting at home what you want or what you need or what you deserve or what you think you deserve. I'm not saying that. That is not my point. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about you. Don't think about your partner. Think about you. What are you bringing in this relationship, right? Why do you feel so comfortable that you don't have to dress up? Me, I dress up all the time when I'm going out with Lena. I put my makeup different. I buy clothes and I hid it from her because I don't want her to see it. And then when she sees me, she's surprised. And we've been together for 13 years, you know. And I love it. I love the versatility that we have in our marriage. I love that I can surprise her still. I love that she feels surprised. And she does the same thing for me. You know, we do vice versa to our marriage. So that is something very, very important in your relationship. Do not neglect yourself. You know, keep doing your hair, keep doing your nails, you know, take that time for yourself. Like I said, you're an individual person. You know, you're together. However, doesn't mean that you have to do everything together. Take a day for yourself and go do your nail on your own. You know, take a day for yourself, go do your toe, go have a manicure, pedicure, do your hair. You know, do something different, buy something different, and then let that person see you. That brings a lot of strength to your relationship, you know. I don't believe in a couple that have to do everything together and that they need to be together 24/7. That is not a solid relationship, you know. That is not something that you want to have in your relationship because in the end, it's not gonna work. In the end, it's not going to last. You know, you're going to get exhausted. Your relationship is going to get wasted. You need time for yourself, you know. You need time to reboot yourself. You need time to think about you. You need time to think about what do you want your relationship to work with. And sometimes you're not able to do that with your partner. Hey, if you're able to, fine. Just keep what you're doing, you know. I'm just saying what have worked for me in these 13 years and what haven't worked for us. You know, at the beginning, me and Lena were together all the time. We got to a point that we were like, we don't even do anything with our friends no more. Like, we don't even call them. We don't even spend time with them. We don't, you know. And we started seeing the difference to our relationship. Then we started going out again with our own friends and separate ways and this and that. And then we used to come home, babe, you know what this happened? You know what happened with my friends? You know what happened with this? You know what I saw? And then we kept it going like that, you know. The gym, Lena doesn't like the gym, right? I'm a gym person. I'm very active. Whether it's running, whether it's walking, whether it's doing something, dancing the hula hoop, whether it's jump rope, whatever it is, I have to keep moving. You know, Lena is more sedentary than me, so I enjoy my time on the gym. I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. You know, that's my time for me. When I evaluate myself, I listen to my music. Nobody can tell me anything. That's me time, you know. And that's perfectly fine. You know, that's something that you have to do. That's something that you have to experience, and something that you have to be beautiful and powerful because you're taking care of yourself. You know, forget about your partner for a minute and think about you. Like I said, if I ask you name 5 things that you love, yourself should be the first one in that list. Because if you take a minute to say, oh, no, you failed. Name 5 things, myself, you know, my parents, my family, my partner, you know, my kids, whatever it is. But that number 1 always have to be yourself. And then once you put yourself first, you're going to be able to do whatever for others. But you come first, you know. So like I said, take that time for you. People get neglected also in the sense that you're comfortable. Okay, we're together. I don't have to have intimate relationship with you. Look what the word that I used. I didn't say sex. I didn't say none of that. I said intimate relationship, right? That means that one night we could cuddle, watch a movie, get popcorn, have some wine, you know, just me and you time. You know, do not neglect yourself. Do not neglect your relationship. Those are things that you have to keep going in order for your marriage, in order for your relationship, your commitment to keep going. You know, do not neglect. You do not neglect your partner. Those are the things that have to go hands on hands. You know, be careful what you do. Also, be careful what you bring on the table with your couple. You know, that's something that shouldn't be no question on. You should be paying attention on what you want to do. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I have to do my eyebrow today. You know, let me put some makeup and surprise my baby, you know, when she comes out of work, when he comes pick me up, when he comes, you know, to see me. Let me, when he comes home, you know, let me serve dinner with some high heels, some tight dress, you know. And I'm going to tell you, you can see how things are different. Me, when I'm cooking, I cook, I do all of that, and then I go and dress up, you know, and I put my heels and I put my, you know, give me even some pumping shorts, you know, and I start looking at the food like that at the table, you know, and she's all looking at me and touching my legs and doing this and doing that. But that's beautiful. That's what makes us like that every day, you know. That's what makes us the couple that we are. Make sure that you're taking care of you, and then make sure that you're taking care of that person as your second person. Why? Because like I said, when you don't have something, if you're working, right, and that job is not giving you the satisfaction that you want, what do? Ask yourself that. You look for another job, right? Come on, let's be realistic. Same thing happen in relationship. When you don't have what you want, when you're not getting what you need, you start looking around, and that's when problem starts, you know, because unfortunately, as a human being, that's how we work, you know, and that's not what we want. We want a longer relationship, you know. We want to grow. I mean, me personally, I want to grow old with my wife, you know. For the first moment, the first greeting card that I gave her, that was the message, you know, and to this day, I keep saying that, you know, I want to grow old with her. It's amazing how we complement each other. It's amazing how we do things, even though we do things very differently, but in the end, we want the same thing. In the end, we sit down and communicate, and we understand what's best for us, for our relationship, for our kids, and for our family, which is important. All of that, not right? Forgetting about you, which is the most important in a relationship for you. If that person does the same thing, imagine what can you build in your relationship. That was a quick video for today about taking care of yourself and taking care of your marriage. Like I said, marriage takes a lot of work, and it's not 50-50. Divorce is 50-50. Marriage is 100%, and bringing everything that's missing on the table. Okay, so let me know if you want to see another video. Let me know your comments, your questions down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you agree with me or not. Hey, we're here, we're human, and we all think differently. But until next time, 2 femmes raising kids. Peace. Have a nice day.